Bitch better have my money.
You know, I always said I know why I know exactly why Michael Richards and Pee Wee Herman, why their careers suffer, is because they had put themselves out there as these people who were like fun-loving. Right. Their characters
clowns
are just yay.
Yeah.
So when one goes nigger and the other one is jerking off, he has a kid's show. It's like he was living a lie. And when people expose you for lying, like the Tiger Woods thing, I always thought he should go, hey man, look, my wife, if he had said this, my wife won't lick my asshole.
Yeah.
I love it licked.
Yeah.
This waitress licks my asshole.
Yeah.
I should be able.
When should he have said that exactly?
As soon as they put him in a corner, as soon as I noticed something about, and this is talking about comedy.
Yeah.
I noticed a long time when I'm bombing.
Yeah.
When I'm bombing, the worst thing to ever do is try to not bomb. The best thing to do is take everybody to die. Everyone dies. I'm not dying. Yeah. You're going to die with me. Yeah. I'm not going to try to win you back, because I notice about people, people are, when power corrupts, when an audience sees that you're struggling and then you're trying not to struggle and you need them not to struggle, they get worse. They don't get better to try to help you dig yourself. They want to put the dirt on your grave and watch you fail. So I go, guess what? You're going to watch yourself. Everyone's going to fucking be miserable. And when there's hecklers in the audience who are letting, and I don't get mad at the hecklers. I get mad at the people. You're going to allow this guy to ruin our relationship. You know this is going nowhere. You know that I'm finished with him, yet you won't have him removed. You'll let this piece of shit fuck up you know what? You getting what you fucking deserve. You're letting it happen. You fucking weak people. You're weak.
So you think this might be why we're not?
I love honest shit, man.
Yeah, it's the only way. But when you do that, have you ever pushed them? Have people walked?
I used to walk because I do a lot of stuff about women. I generally don't like what women are.
Which is what?
As I generally don't like living in a world where being what a man is a horrible thing, and no matter what a woman is, it's a wonderful thing. This is what they're doing. They are the society. They're bringing men down, and women are up. But they don't understand. Women are getting their cue from men. Meaning, so if you're a woman and you're going, I want to be the most successful whatever I want to be, you're looking at the most successful man. You're competing mentally with men. I want to get the most. Women aren't going, I want to be. Why don't women think in terms of the king and queen system? It's a beautiful system. The system is, if I'm a man, okay, and I see a fucking bum woman, a woman has nothing, she's dumb, fucking, if I marry her, she's now the highest level she can be. She's the queen. Mm-hmm. You can't get higher than the queen.
Right.
It's a great position.
Right.
It's the baddest bitch in the land, but the queen is the king's bitch. But here's the reverse, and this is why these dominant women who can't find happiness is because the queen in the system, if it's just the queen, right, and the Queen of England is the queen because her father didn't have any sons, so he didn't have a king to take her, so she had his heir was a woman. So now she's the queen with no king. When she gets married, that guy is not the king. He's the queen's husband who doesn't get elevated to his highest position.
Right.
A man at his highest position helps a woman be at her highest position. A highest position woman who has a lower man can't be happy. It's nature. It's fucking nature.
All right. Okay. So these points of view, I mean, this assessment of how it all works, could this be part of why you're not as popular?
Yes. Every time I talk, I go, this is ridiculous, but I have a woman who has been around me a long time.
This is a woman you were with.
I'm with now. I mean, my
queen.
my queen, my woman, who, in every woman's fashion, is trying to take me down. It's like Valkyrie.
How does that?
Operation Valkyrie. These bitches They hate being women, man. I'm telling you,
But
Mark.
wait, let me ask you. So let me just understand something. So you're
ahead.
saying that women only have the model of success and power that men have established. So when they try to operate within that, they're acting like men.
Yes.
Which means that they are denying themselves their queenness and will never be happy.
Thank you.
That's what you're saying.
It's like another analogy, more or less. I try to help my girl. I have to think of analogy every day.
Oh, I
to
know.
keep
You're
my
very
girl.
good at it.
I have to think in analogy terms.
Uh-huh.
It's like you meet, if you're an animal, okay, you're a great white shark.
Okay.
There's a woman great white sharks and there's men great white sharks.
Yeah.
To every other animal, great white sharks are just vicious. No other animal looks at a great white shark and go, uh-oh, here comes the girl version.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
a lot of men, okay, we go and try to date within our species. Most male great whites say, oh, wow, they go, oh, girl, oh, I want her.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But
We're the
women
same.
go,
Yeah.
I hate the way great whites treat the woman great white.
Yeah.
So I'm going to now date these penguins or these seals who look at me and they run in fear. And I'm going to catch one and I'm not going to eat it. I'm just going to play around with it and have this particular animal who looks at me with this fear and reverence just go, oh my God, you didn't kill me. Yeah, I didn't kill you. Because, that's why these gorgeous women date these weak men and they
Right, but aren't they usually doing that just to piss off the great white?
No, they're doing it because they go, I'm not going to sit here and deal with this other great white. So what happens though is they're dating their food, and after a while they go,
they're dating their food.
I fucking hate this guy. I hate what he is. He lets me do anything I want. I talk to him like he's a piece of shit. I spit at him and he just does nothing.
I'm going to eat him.
I'm going to eat him. Then she's going, how do I feel like a woman? You fucking date this man.
Yeah.
Great white. And you go fuck with him. And this great white goes, hey bitch, look, you don't talk to me like that. I don't let no fucking girl sharks treat me like that.
I'm not
bitch.
a penguin.
Yeah, I got to deal with niggas trying to hunt me. I got to deal with other man sharks trying to bite me. I got to deal with you, bitch.
Yeah.
With your mouth.
Yeah.
No, that dun music ain't yours. That's mine, motherfucker. I'm top of the food chain. But I have to.
How does this analogy work with your woman?
I'm the longest relationship she's ever been in. We've been together good 7 years or some shit. She's been around a long time. I do an old joke where it's like, she's been with me for 8 years. I've been with her for 5. And it's like, I didn't know we were together at that time, but you know how it is. So she's been living truth for a long time where at first it was charming to her. Now she's trying to I call it karate class, man. All the things that when she was strictly the student, she looked at me as the master, and I teach her first kick, like, okay, baby, here, go hi-ya. It's like, oh, she feels good. She's kicking. She's learning moves. She's learning karate. Now this bitch has a 7th degree black belt in my bullshit, and now she thinks she can actually beat me. And she's hard to beat. You start back in the day, I could flip her right on the head verbally. Whap! Yeah. She's like, oh my God, sorry, master. But each level she wants to go up, she thinks she don't want to go out into the world and try her shit. She wants to try it with me. And I'm the motherfucker who taught her, and I'm the motherfucker who loves her. But she's always trying to gain an advantage over me, and I'm the motherfucker and that's where things go bad in relationships, I think, is because, your woman starts to look at you like, he ain't the guy. I go, look, man. If you need to go find yourself another man, if you need to go do what you got to do, I'm not going to allow you to make me unsexy to you because I know how to not do it. I know that you're trying to gain something.
So you're saying because I've been in situations where once they get hip to your bullshit, I mean, your model is good, but there might come a time where they're just sort of like, not only am I hip to your bullshit, but I'm tired.
Yes, she is tired. She's tired of me. She is, but I'm like, go be tired, because I'm telling you, you're thinking like a square. You're thinking like all these bitches who don't have a man. Go join them, because as eventually what she's looking for out of me is to do some of the things that her food does. Can't you just be like my food once or twice? No, bitch. No.
Why don't you want to give her a little of that?
It's not giving anything. It's I'm living me and you're living you. at some point you got bored with. See, we don't have.
This is deep shit. I'm not sure it's right.
It might not be right. It might be sophistry. You know what I'm saying? It might be some bullshit.
I think it is your life. This is just, it's a point of view. It's not, it's a deep point of view, and it's been around for a while.
I think it to be fair. It's a fair thing.
But what about mother? What about that? Be a good mother, take care of your shit.
That's inconsequential, man. I don't even think, look, I'm going to tell you how far.
Do we have kids? Do you have kids?
I want kids, but I'm having, I don't have any, but I would like some. I mean, my girl has a kid she came with, and I actually, what the wonderful thing now, I think,
the kid lives with you?
No, but I was going to say, I look at people with kids and then I go, you know, as a stepfather, quote unquote, you know, her father's still in her life, you know, she has a good father. He's not an asshole. It's just that I'm with her mother, you know, so, and we get along. She loves me. I love her.
Yeah.
But the thing is, that's great. Is I really like being sometimes dad. I'm like, wow, if she had to be my kid all the time, I'd be like, hey.
Yeah, but isn't there a different level of appreciation for that woman you're with and her relationship with her daughter that transcends this objectification riff that you're going on?
The thing is, I never waver from this is my standpoint. My standpoint is a natural feeling. It's a natural feeling. It's nature. This is not a social standpoint. Like, okay, being a mother,
I understand,
a good mother is wonderful. I love, my girl's a good mother. She's a good woman. But I'm saying you're missing the part of me being a good father.
Let's talk about it.
A good man.
Yeah.
Me being a good son.
Okay.
Okay. First of all, as a mother, people will go, you have a mother. And it's like, yeah, but my mother was somebody else's bitch at one time. Meaning, my mother did things to men, and she's told me this, mentally fuck with men. I mean, like, would she go, I've done this, okay, as a woman.
Yeah, but we do it too, right?
But we're not, see, this is the thing, Mark, you can't always. You know how my girl got me?
How?
I was a guy who was this terrible misogynist when she met me. I'm a lot less.
No, less.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
A lot less.
Yeah.
Because I have submitted to the fact that a lot of things I've done, I don't do. Like, look,
what's your big fear? In relation to women, that you're gonna cry, that you're gonna, what is the armor about? What is the fight?
The fight is, and that's an interesting question, but I'm gonna be very honest. I just want my girl to know that, my natural instincts stopped once I said I made a decision to be, quote unquote, a good guy. I know that fucking a lot of women is bad for her. She don't want it. She wants commitment, and she wants a monogamous relationship, and I give it to her. And I just want her to know that it's not. I just want her to always value
the sacrifice.
I want her to value that. All I do is want women to understand what we are. What we are. I want a lot of fucking women. Like, I just, every day, I see a woman I go, man, I want the opportunity. I have a decent house, I have a decent car. I know it's like being a fisherman, right?
Right.
And this is, you fish as a fisherman, Mark.
Yeah, as a fisherman.
If you're a sport fisherman.
Cast my line out.
As a sport fisherman.
Sir.
Which is a lot different from
fishing to live.
Fishing to live.
Yeah.
And thank you. Okay. Do you see how you get that context? Okay. Now, you go out there and you try to catch this fish.
Yeah.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
And you do.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Like any other sport fisherman, you catch the fish, you show it to your friends.
Yeah.
You take a picture.
Yeah.
You look at it.
Yeah.
And you throw it back in the water.
Right.
Now, your girl is in your life, or your wife, or anybody else who's a significant person in your life.
You don't show her that.
Is a fish that jumped back on the boat after you threw it in the water.
Have you worked this out before?
Because you caught her, she keeps jumping back on your boat. And you're sitting there going, listen, you don't come out, because usually some fish get the idea that they swim back into the ocean and hope you come back again to catch them, or you got lucky enough to catch them. But the fish that's in your life was just flapping around your boat. She'd run all the other fish away, so that at some point you go, fuck, I just, listen, you know, and then you go, look, my job is to catch you and throw you away. Then she's like, what the fuck? Is that what I am to you? And as a man who has that dichotomy, you're just trying, no, I don't
misunderstand.
I'm not a piece of shit.
Yeah.
No, you're the last fish I wanted to catch you, and then, you know, be the last fish. Then it's like, okay, good. Okay, now we're dating. So every time you come back, now, okay?
Yeah.
You go, okay, I got this fish. Now your fish goes, you love me. You go, yeah, I love you, fish. All right, now that you love me, why do you still have your boat? And why do you still have your pole and all your bait? So are you saying you want me to stop being what I was to get you? So what that means is when I stop being what I am, you start to look at me and go, you ain't even got a boat. There's a time where they go, you don't even have a boat. That guy has a boat. You used to be this great fisherman.
But why don't you say, well, you can't even swim anymore?
They'll never be able to not swim. My girl is gorgeous. If she plays her cards right, dude, there's never a time where she can't get something. Look, my girl got me to fuck with her. She was waiting. She just was waiting. She liked me, and she was waiting for some reason. You see my girl, and you go, why is she waiting for me to fuck her? Which gives me more arrogance, because I know that women are better than us, because a guy like me could get a girl like my woman. It's just because they love differently than we do.
Yeah.
What she did is finally, after all this time of kind of waiting and kind of being there, and kind of, she invited me up to the house, and she put a t-shirt on and went to take a shower and stuff, and she's talking to me, and same old, and she went to go turn the TV and bent down so that her fucking pussy and asshole was just showing as she picked something up, and she knew I was looking, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's in my face. And so she's, and by the way, here's the arrogance of having a vagina. She could actually, if I didn't fuck her then, she could actually be officially have the right to say that I'm gay. Just cause she showed asshole and pussy and I didn't go for it then. I am a fucking fag then. That's how arrogant you can be with having a pussy. There could be no point where you could show your balls and asshole as a marker to pick a woman up or to fuck a woman, and it be acceptable.
Yeah.
If you showed your asshole and balls, Mark, and as a hey, look at this. Yeah. You're saying I make them objects? No, I could never do what they do. What she did to get dick, I laugh at her to this day. Because it's like, do you see, you showed your asshole and pussy.
That's right. But in your model, how else is it going to go? They're acknowledging that they've got this and that you want it, and
let's
they want
go
this.
Back to, okay, where there's never, I know you've never met a woman, Mark, who has taken responsibility completely for what she does. Exactly. Because that laugh says you didn't, because you would have had a contrary opinion. You've never met a woman that went, yes, I'm just wrong. Now,
all right, so why don't you present this to the people? Maybe the reason why you're feeling disappointed in how many people understand you or how many people want to be in your audiences, that maybe the comedy thing is just part of it. Maybe you need to build this larger, broader fellowship of rough truth. This is almost pimp shit in some ways.
To be honest, in my worst, I can really say the worst days, where I had a lot of women around. I didn't date any of them, but they just love me. I go, damn it, these girls like me enough. These girls listen to me enough. I'm not hiding any of them from each other.
Mm-hmm.
I could be a pimp. And I realized why I couldn't be a pimp. Because I'm a good man. All of this shit is based on this is not based on being a pimp. This is based on being a good man, where I go, holy shit, I realized something. I could never live with myself as a man. Allow my woman to sell pussy and give me all the money. I couldn't do that shit. And I realized there are women who get hit in their relationship, and you go, why are you staying with that man? 'Cause I love him. Why? There's women that work a 9 to 5 and give every dime to a fucking bum that's in the house. I just love him. She's a fucking hoe. And he's a pimp. Now it's a matter of, do you abuse that? I don't abuse my woman. I just don't want her abusing me, Mark. That's it. I don't want her abusing the fact that I'm a good man.
Okay. Well, now we've got that about, and I believe that you are a good man, and your system seems to work for you.
I do, man. It's
a hard system to sell out there on the road, because what you're saying, a lot of what you're saying, it may be true to a lot of men, but a lot of men aren't going to admit it publicly, and they certainly aren't going to sit there in a comedy room and listen to you say that and look at their woman and go, huh, that's us.
Well, but I'm saying, like Lopez, I read this thing. Lopez got busted cheating. He got busted prostitute. It might be some fucking bullshit.
Strippers, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Pay for some pussy, supposedly.
Right.
But if you look at a lot of the guys' wives, I mean, George Lopez, his wife she gave him a kidney. She's a fucking soldier. And as a man, if he cheats on her with strippers or hookers, as a man, there should be men that stand up, Mark, and go, okay, in the cheating world, he did the right thing. He doesn't have a side bitch that he has kids with. He's not keeping. He went and got these girls look better than my wife pussy. He's the most famous. And I'm
paying for it, and it's not going to follow me home.
Yes.
But yet it followed him on the newspaper. In the computer.
He's the most famous Mexican in the world. He's a funny looking guy, and no offense. If he's honest with himself, bad skin, funny looking face. And there's some motherfuckers that will fuck him. And he should be able to fuck a little bit.
I understand that. But, the argument that works against that in your system is that women they're always going to be able to get another one. Maybe not as good as one. So you're saying that the power of George Lopez is that his shit is so good, that his home is so hot, that his money is so good, that he should be entitled to do that, and she should have to put up with that.
No, that's what I'm saying. He did the right thing. He got caught.
Okay.
Meaning he could, in all reality, go, this is what's going to be like, bitch.
Yeah.
And she goes, George, shut the fuck up. You go, I'll give you a $2 million, and you can get the fuck out of my face. He didn't do that. He snuck to try, and again.
Well, okay, so what do you think he's doing now?
Now, okay, me and my girl discuss if this happened to us. I always try to put scenarios there.
Sure.
If she gets caught cheating, I said, I'll stay with you, but you get demoted down to where you don't want to be no more. Which is, you got no say. My girl got say.
Yeah.
But at one point, she worked hard to have a say.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you should be doing that?
Right.
Do you think you should be, and not afraid or whatever, like me, mind your business, bitch, whatever, but do you think you should be doing that as my partner?
Okay.
I told her if I get caught, what am I going to get demoted down to? Okay. Mm-hmm. Me getting a demotion means you get a demotion, actually. Meaning, what are you going to do? You have to leave me. But I'm not going to stay in your life, right? If I get caught fucking doing something that I didn't want to do and I hurt you, what happens is I'm not going to sit here and live an apology for the rest of my life.
I felt the same way.
I'm not going to sit here and have you hold me hostage and take away really what our relationship is built on, which is you think that I'm a great man.
Yeah, this is an interesting point, because this is something that happened to me. Like when my wife left me for me being an angry motherfucker, and whatever. The reason she left, I understand. Mm-hmm. But the condition of the leaving was I want a 3-month trial separation to figure out what I want to do. So I was upset. I did everything I could to get her back on some level. And quite honestly, I've never admitted this before.
Anger management?
Well, I tried that. I tried it, and and I was upset.
You do it for yourself, though.
Well, no, I did it for her.
No, I'm saying that's what you do.
Difference, right.
You do for yourself.
When I knew, though, like about 2.5 months into this, I'm like, fuck this. I can't hold on to anymore. I'm gonna go fuck somebody. Mm-hmm. And I know I did that, but I waited almost 3 months. But after I fucked somebody, I knew I got to file for a divorce because I'm not going to live an apology for the rest of my life. Even if I got her back, I don't want to have to answer for that, and I don't want to have to live an apology.
But you still could have got through that because, look,
she didn't love me enough. She had some other dude. She had enough.
But
she got the other guy with the better job, with the better family,
she better
more
deal.
money,
That's
nicer
what
guy.
had happened. We don't even better deal. Look it, we don't even better deal women. We just like pussy. Is that a girl in the trash can? Let me see what she look like, baby. How you doing? Why you in the trash can? We're not even better dealing them.
I know.
We're not.
I can't. I know it doesn't matter.
Being good to a woman for us is a commitment to ourselves.
Okay.
It's a commitment to the fact that we go, this is what they want, and this is what they think is the right thing to do. And we're decent people. We go, you know what? She's right. Let me stop trying to fuck everything that moves. It's probably some weird, it's probably some weird compensation for something. And I go, let me be good to this girl. I'm not going to get better. I might be able to get better, good looking, or I might be able to get better decent, but not together with her.